Aw.
I'm going
Aw.
to Carolina. You excited for me?
Huh?
I'm going to Carolina. You excited for me?
You're in the Carolina Panthers?
Carolina Panthers.
I'm announcing that name on the third pick.
Really? Okay, see. So I'm excited. I miss you too.
Aw.
6
Aw.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Hey, how do you feel, young man?
Surreal, man.
Hey, so who called you to let you know you were drafted?
I think it was Cam. Everyone in that building. Man, crazy.
What did he say to you on the phone?
He just said, you ready to work, you ready to be a Panther? I said, of course. I grew up a Panthers fan. Honestly, that's just a real experience. Yeah, it feels good. Definitely feels good. Legacy-wise, kind of cemented myself in the history of this draft class. And I know this class is going to be special, so really it's exciting. Man, it's crazy. Every year I try to get Christian McCaffrey on my fantasy team. He's always gone by 1, 2, or 3. So the fact that I'll be playing with him, hopefully I'll be able to get him this year, but it's really just exciting more than anything.
What kind of player are the Panthers fans getting?
Someone who loves to play the game, violent and physical, and just leaves his heart out on the field every time he's just on the field. I'm gonna do everything I can to be the best person and player I can be on off the field. I'm gonna give Carolina everything I got.
You mentioned fantasy football just now. I'm here representing women of fantasy football. So what is your best fantasy football advice?
Advice: don't get a quarterback first round. I see people do it every year. People do it every year. You got to go running back or receiver depending on what pick you have. Those are the money makers, especially in a PPR league. You got to go from there.
Great, thank you.
That's what I said.
What's your biggest motivation? What drives you each and every day?
That's a good question. I feel like that question kind of goes into my why. I feel like the reason I kind of play this game is kind of I just always had that little kid in me who just every time I put the pads on just loves playing. I started playing tackle football in the 3rd grade, and I just love every second of it. And I feel like every time I put the pads on, I'm kind of honoring that little kid in me who just loves strapping up the helmet and going on the field. So I feel like my motivation is kind of myself and kind of just honoring that kid in me.
Hey, tell fans how to pronounce your name.
Oh, that's my name? Make sure I get it right. Ickey Ekwonu, Patrick Ekwonu, and I also go by Ickey. And the short version of my first name is Ikem.
What is it? Is it royalty? Your parents look like royalty on the red carpet. You guys looked amazing. So,
Yes, sir. I'm sure. I think I'm somewhere down the line. I don't know yet, but honestly, I want to show a little bit of Nigerian heritage on the suit. Obviously, my dad, wore something traditional, and obviously my mom looks stunning today. So, honestly, it was just great having everyone out there being able to celebrate this moment with them.
Hey, Ickey, shout out who made that suit. From a big guy, you got pretty good swag, my boy.
So I got to shout out, Adonis Jennings, he made my suit. I told him, about the inspiration I wanted to have and how I wanted to honor Nigeria, and I feel like he really just put it together real nice for me. So, got to shout out Adonis Jennings for sure.
So you're going to be in Home State, which is fantastic. As you prepare to went through your college career, and you sit where you are today after having been drafted, what do you think you're going to take with you from how much you put into your career from college? What do you think is going to change you a little bit now that you in the NFL?
The motto I live by at NC State is kind of like the motto of NC State is hard, tough, together. Playing hard each and every play, being tough, mentally and physically tough as well, and being together, having the connectedness around your team. So those are kind of the 3 pillars that I kind of want to stand, be as an NFL player. Obviously I want to work hard, play as hard as I can be. That's always been, part of me, part of my game. I want to be tough, mentally, physically tough, emotionally tough, being able to handle all sorts of adversity coming my way, and I want to be together. I want to build a chemistry with, the guys in the locker room and really just kind of find my role on the team. Well, my mom cried. First, she cried. I knew she was going to, but she said she wasn't. I don't know why she was lying, but my mom cried. The second I picked the phone up, and honestly, it was just like surreal. Like honestly, just being able to come home and rep North Carolina once again, and rep the Carolinas, and growing up being a Panthers fan and being able to play on a team as you grew up being a fan of, it's really just, it's really just it's almost like a movie almost. It's crazy.
One of your attributes is your explosive in South Carolina. Credit your high school years as wrestling, being able to attribute that to football.
I say a lot, definitely. Every lineman that I talk to, back home, I always tell them get into wrestling. I feel like that's the easiest way to develop, your game in the trenches as well, because some of the intangible things, being able to move your body in space and being able to throw guys and stay on your feet, and the balance that you need to be able to sprawl, when guys shooting, the reflexes you need, the hand fighting, just everything that wrestling is, just helps so much with D-line and O-line. So I encourage everyone I can just to wrestle. Those are expectations that I expected. Obviously, being the top 10 pick, this comes with a lot of responsibility, and I'm just excited and grateful that Coach Mr. David Tepper and Coach Rule and everybody put that faith in me. I'm just going to do everything I can just to show the Panthers that they weren't wrong in choosing me, and that I'm the right man for the job.
Your name means work without being in vain. What do you work towards next? And is your mom going to make some jollof stuff?
Yeah, I need some jollof rice for sure, goat meat, all that stuff. So there's going to be a big plate of that waiting for me in Carolina, so I'm excited. But yeah, it means a lot to me. I feel like the work I put in, like I said, my effort will not be in vain. The work I put in is going to be a reward for me at the end of the day. So as long as I keep working, my biggest goal obviously, is winning a Super Bowl ring, being the champion. I feel like that's the pinnacle of the NFL, and that's the goals and that I want to reach as well.
If you could endorse
Well, if I had to do some I had to say this Ublo watch right here. The Spirit of the Big Man watch. Guys, shout out Ublo for hooking me up. If I had to endorse one product, it had to be Ublo.
I don't know if you are on social media, but Panthers fans can be a pretty divided group. But they seem to all be happy to have you come to Carolina. What do you say to fans now that
I just appreciate it, and I appreciate all the love and support. I appreciate that community, and I just gonna do everything I can to live to the expectations, and really just be the best Panther I can be.
Thank you, Ickey. That concludes this press conference.
Congratulations.
Another player coming to the stage.
Congratulations, Ickey.
I'm in here. Yeah, no problem.